Escort valuable rebel.
Hey everyone, Murray Duck here, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Rogue Squadron. In the last episode, we took on and cleared the mission Rendezvous in Marrakesh. Now we're moving on to the third mission, the search for the Nona.
Race against time to recover the crew and cargo of a downed rebel ship before the Imperials beat you to it.
Now in this mission, the default craft is the A-Wing, which, as you may know from future Star Wars Rogue Squadron games, is the weakest shielded.
The A-Wing is the fastest fighter we have, capable of matching a TIE interceptor in speed. Twin J-77 Event Horizon engines power the craft, and twin blaster cannons provide offensive weaponry. However, what we gain in speed, we lose in defense. Deflector shield capability is significantly less than the X-Wing. Make sure you use your speed to dodge lasers rather than relying on shields. The A-Wing also carries a limited number of missiles.
So yeah, we're going to be using this, the A-Wing for this mission, because it is the default vehicle, and I'm going to be using every default fighter for every mission. I might make an exception or two, I'm not entirely sure yet, but yeah.
Rogue Squadron, this is General Riken. A rebel ship called the Nona recently crashed somewhere in this vicinity. It was carrying a team of rebel soldiers and stolen Imperial equipment. You must find them before the Imperials do.
Now, the description of the A-Wing said that it carries missiles, specifically concussion missiles, and the A-Wing carries 8.
Multiple signals. Time, and coming in fast. I'm hit. Follow up, Rogue. We have to keep searching for the Nona. Stay low.
One thing I forgot to mention, most fighters have auto-aim. That right there was a concussion missile. I already have all the tactical upgrades for this, as I am sure I've mentioned before. Now, there are 3 areas where you can find the Nona. This is one of them, however they are not here. Now, as said in the description, the A-Wing is the fastest fighter they have, but also another fast vehicle is, of course, the Millennium Falcon. Now, if you were watching the cutscene carefully, I exactly wasn't, you'll be able to find where the Nona is.
Let's keep the crew out of danger until our shuttle can pick them up.
So yeah, we have to protect the Nona now. See that out there? That's an Imperial shuttle carrying personnel and stuff. You cannot destroy it, but it helps to shoot at it if your accuracy's gone a little down. However, be sure to get out of the way, otherwise your fighter is going to be destroyed. You do not want that to happen. Actually, now that I think about it, losing lines does not really count against your score.
The Nona is reporting that they're under attack.
I copy.
Yeah, as you can plainly see, the A-Wing is not the best shielded. As you can see, it is very easily damaged. It's a very fragile fighter. After you take out those tanks and the AT-ST, you'll get TIE bombers again. Watch out for the TIE bombers. Now, after destroying the TIE bombers, you'll get these little things. ATPTs, All-Terrain Personal Transports. ATST stands for All-Terrain Scout Transports. And, of course, the well-known AT-AT, or AT-AT, or All-Terrain Armored Transport from Star Wars V: The Empire Strikes Back, also makes an appearance in this game. Quite a few, actually. And as per usual, you have to use the Snowspeeder's tow cable in order to bring the AT-ATs down. But that won't be coming for a little bit while yet, viewers. However, do keep the Snowspeeder in mind. You will be using it for a few missions. Quite a few missions, actually. Including a bonus mission. Yes, there are a few bonus missions in this game. Now, the way you can unlock these bonus missions, it depends on what medals you've got. good so far. As with the X-Wing, you can use the down C button to change the rate of fire. Now, the shuttle is ready to depart. Now, here comes the escort mission part. You have to escort the shuttle out of this territory. It's not that difficult, really. You just have to watch out for a couple of TIE interceptors. In fact, quite a few TIE interceptors, but they won't be a problem, really. And if you want to just fire off the missiles without aiming, just double tap the secondary fire button. Trust me, it works every time. Once the shuttles reach this area, it'll just up and swoop away. That's the end of this mission.
The shuttle is away. Road leader, get your...
Do a barrel roll. Yeah, I had to reference that. It's old, but it's still good. And once again, old metal. Now, when you see a stat indicator as red, in this case, enemies destroyed, it means you failed to meet the requirements to get the next medal. I was 6 enemies short of getting the gold, however, everything else was just fine. Reasonable amount of time, you have 10 minutes to complete this mission. It's not that difficult. Some of the later missions, however, they are pretty damn difficult. So yeah, I guess instead of using a GameFAQs guide, you can use this as a way to determine what you need to do in order to get the gold medals you need. Or the bronze medals if you really, really suck at this game. Or the silver medals if you have gotten the bronze. And so on. But in any case, that's it for this mission. Next time, we take on the next mission, Defection at Corellia, I believe. I'll see you then.